You're killing it, dog. I see what you're doing, dog. Yeah. All right.
Ready when you are.
All right, go ahead. Hey, my G's, baby. Out here in San Antonio, Texas on this motherfucking Hoodstocks tour. Having an amazing time out here. We got some sponsors, man. Shout out to our sponsors. Let's give them a shout out real quick. First sponsor is Southside Barbershop based out of South Midland, Texas. Hit them up for a fade or catch the fade, baby. You know how we do this shit. And the way you can do that, the way you can contact them is follow them on Facebook at Southside Barbershop. For those that still have a Facebook, you know what I mean? Me and Danny were laughing. We were trying to find an Instagram, but there's like fucking 100 Southside barbershops, but there's only one in Midland, Texas, baby. Don't play with it. Southside Barbershop. Stand the fuck up, dog. My G's. Love you, motherfuckers. Anytime you in Cali, come holler at your boy. Also sponsored by Aguas Nubby. Best agua frescas in the motherfucking world. Don't play with it. Why is that Aguas Nubbies? Because the dude's fucking missing a hand. And what Danny tells me is he fucking puts his nub in there and he stirs the shit up, dog. And that's a secret ingredient, dog. Shit. Can't wait to try that, can't you? You know? Awas Nubby. Follow him on Instagram at Awas_Nubby. And we're sponsored by Alien Smoke San Antonio. Alien Smoke San Antonio. Yes, sir. You know what I mean? For all the, Alien Smoke, I bet you they got the rolling papers, baby. They got the crack pipes. They got the pookies, homie. You know, they got the vapes. They got the frajos. They got the cigars, the blunt wraps. Hey, don't sleep on these dudes right here. Alien Smoke San Antonio. Killing the game. Follow them on Instagram at Alien Smokes. And today we have a local San Antonio hip-hop artist that goes by the name of Entry, baby.
It's going down.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, dog.
I'm excited to be here, brother. Been a long time follower and supporter, so it's good to see you in my city, dog.
Absolutely, brother. Hey, thank you, brother. I see you got the San Antonio Spurs hat and everything.
Repping in the real way.
So Danny's from Laredo, but you were actually from San Antonio.
You know, I'm originally a transplant from L.A.
Oh, is that right?
That's right.
Okay, so speak on that. How old were you when you came out from?
Man, right before, I want to say 13, 12 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So,
what part of LA were you?
Inglewood, West LA. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you, when it comes down to it, your home is San Antonio.
Yeah. You could say I grew up here, shed blood, sweat, tears here, so this is my home now.
Well, we got to think about it too, because 13 years old, bro, is a very important age in a young man's life.
Mm-hmm.
It's when you start going through puberty, bro.
Yeah.
When you start fucking bitches, homie.
Right.
It's when you might start fucking doing drugs, bro.
Yeah.
It's when you might run away from your home for the first time. It's when you start going through different things where you start getting the fucking the courage to say, man, fuck this shit. I'm gonna do what the fuck I'm gonna do. Ain't nobody telling me shit.
Exactly.
Teenagers, bro.
Yeah.
They're hard.
No, 100%. And to speak on what you're saying, it's a real impressionable age. You know what I'm saying? Especially when that fatherly guidance ain't around and you turn to the streets. They sent me over here from LA because I was fucking up over there. I was getting in fights, squabbling, all that shit. So they were like, you know what, you have a better opportunity. Your mom's is in San Antonio.
Yes.
So I came over here.
So your pops is Inglewood, your mom's in San Antonio?
Right. He left Inglewood, but yeah, he wasn't really in my life. Shout out to my pops, you know what I'm saying? We built a relationship later in life. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't around too often.
Let me ask you this question, brother. I want to ask you this question. So when it's the NBA finals, you got a San Antonio Spur hat on.
Mm-hmm.
Why does Charles Barkley always hate to come to San Antonio during the NBA finals? He talks a lot of shit. He goes, "There's nothing out there. There's nothing but some fat ass fucking Mexican broads." He doesn't say that, but that's what I interpret what he's saying, bro. He hates coming to San Antonio. Speak on that real quick, bro.
Absolutely.
What's your reaction on that?
You know, I think it got to be some kind of personal shit he got. I don't know if a bitch burnt him out here or what the fuck.
Maybe, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Burn him, put him in the clinic type of shit.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not to mention he don't got no fucking rings. So you know that's gonna weigh on you.
Let's
so
go, baby.
You feel me?
My G's on point.
Yeah, absolutely. So I say that to say, it's just hate, and we don't give a fuck about him neither. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. But have you heard him say it before?
I've heard all kind of shit talking coming out of Charles Barkley. That's what he does.
Yeah. And so let's help me out a little bit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So in California,
right?
You got LA, San Diego, Orange County. You got those different sections, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or different, we'll say different major cities.
Right.
So it'd be better to say San Diego, LA, and so on and so forth, different cities, right? And so out here we have San Antonio, we have Houston, and we have Dallas, right? And now Austin I think Austin's always been a big thing, right?
Yeah.
You know, but it's getting more and more popular, probably due to Joe Rogan and a lot of other things. The music, country music, right?
Yeah.
Ones that know, they know. What's the difference between the cities, bro? What's the is Houston the big dog, or is it Dallas, or is it San Antonio?
Man, in full transparency, Houston would be the biggest city in Texas.
Okay.
But San Antonio's always been unique. It's its own shit. You know what I'm saying? Even down to like street politics type shit.
Yeah.
It's its own unique thing. You know what I'm saying? And really, dog, we always stand on our own. We're about that real shit over here. I know Houston, they definitely support that realness, but they got their own flavor to it. They got an established sound. Dallas, they got that dance up-tempo type of music. They do shit over there. Down here, bro, we're more on some MC poetic street shit. You know, and that's what I take pride in doing.
Jeez,
when it comes to San Antonio.
I heard your shit, bro. You spit, bro.
Man, I appreciate it, bro.
Like, you ain't on no bullshit, bro.
I appreciate that, bro.
You got a fucking, like, an amazing skill set. And, wow, bro. Yeah, absolutely.
That means a lot coming from you, too, because you're an MC yourself, if I'm not mistaken.
I wouldn't consider myself an MC because, well, there's a difference between being an MC and a rapper, bro.
Right.
Right? You know what I mean? So I'll take one of those, dog, please, dog. No sugar or sugar-free, baby. Yes. I got enough sugar in my tank. Whatever the fuck that means. Thank you, sir. Yeah. So an MC rapper, is what we're talking about. Sorry about that, brother.
No, you're good.
Yeah. An MC is a dude that you could drop a beat, bro, and that motherfucker go freestyling that shit, right?
Right.
It's a different type of MC is a different type of lifestyle. Then you got a rapper. I mean, there's a difference, right? Can you break it down for me?
No, absolutely. So MC is somebody who takes pride on wordplay, lyricism, poetic value, speaking on what they've done, they've seen, or what they'd be willing to do. I feel like that's what an MC is. A rapper to cater more to a specific part of the genre, specific niches. You know what I'm saying? If it's up-tempo, if it's dance, if they're trying to deliver a message like on some drill music type shit. But to give you a real-life example of what an MC would be, it'd be somebody like someone you're familiar with, someone like Sick Jackin from Six Symphonies of Psycho Realm. I feel like that's a true MC, you know, from LA that don't get enough credit.
Yes.
And a rapper would be someone like YG. You know, it's still dope and shit, but he got his own flavor and he's kicking his own shit. So that's a comparison for me.
Glad I passed the baton to you.
Absolutely.
Right? I was going to sound like a fucking idiot right now, bro, which I'm good at, though. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
This, you know, one thing about Hoodstocks, brother, is I know your music, but I don't know you, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's always, I'm telling you, bro, I have a lot of rappers that get at me and they're like, look, I just want to talk about my rap music, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm just like, homie, Hoodstocks don't work like that, bro.
Right.
I mean, we are like a story-based podcast where you come and you share your journey. And it's important, bro. Some rappers don't understand the importance, brother, of coming on and sharing your story. And yeah, you may have not been shot, stabbed, and the other, bro, but everybody has their unique story that makes them their unique person, bro. You feel me? Like something created this guy that's sitting in front of me right now, you know? And so it's important, dog, to share your story because there's going to be a lot of people that's going to identify with you, bro. You know what I mean? That's going to be like, damn, I went through that shit too, dog. Damn, whoop, whoop, whoop.
Right.
And so you know what, bro? Now people are fucking with you just because of commonality, so to speak, right?
Yeah.
And so now they're going to hear your music like 10, it's going to amplify it like 100 times, bro.
Yeah.
You know? So with that said, brother, I'd like you to share your story today here on Hoodstocks, Texas, San Antonio edition, motherfucking resident in the casa, baby.
Absolutely.
You know? Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Shit. With that being said, man, originally born in LA, you know,
Yes,
West
sir.
LA. My mom's Mexican. My dad's Italian and Jamaican. So I'm like a hybrid. Raised by my mother, so I didn't know how to speak English till I was 8 years old. I was speaking nothing but Spanish most of my life and shit. And you know, I travel a lot, dog. Like I lived in Mexico for a while. I lived in New York for a bit. I lived here, of course, Salt Lake City, and you know, visit LA from time to time. So I'm a traveling man.
Why were you traveling so much?
Man, bro, a couple of reasons, dog. One of them you could say just to kind of like change my environment. Sometimes you got to change your environment to grow, right?
But were you are you talking about traveling as an adult or traveling as a kid?
The whole way.
The whole way.
The whole way.
And so
Yeah.
your family was traveling at one point, taking you here and there, or they were moving you from?
They were moving me for sure.
They were moving you.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, brother.
They've been moving me. Not to mention, you know, like I said, my father really wasn't in the picture. Not to get too deep on that, but they ended up we didn't have much family on my mom's side in LA. It's none but his family. And they really weren't fucking with my mom for whatever reason. I think shit was a little more racist back then, you know? So they ended up sending us to Mexico, and I grew up out there for a hot minute in Cadereyta, Nuevo León, like 45 minutes outside of Monterrey, you know what I'm saying? And that became like my third home. This is my second one. That became my third one.
How long did you live out there,
man? I lived out there for a couple of years till eventually my pops came, brought us back to L.A. and so forth.
How old were you at the time?
Man, probably like 6 years old.
6 years old.
Yeah,
okay.
6 years old. So I went to L.A., was integrated in elementary and so forth,
Yeah.
and adapting to that lifestyle. And yeah, bro, I have a tremendous amount of respect for everywhere I've gone, everywhere I visited and shit. And you know, eventually it led me to come to San Antonio, which I was grateful for. There couldn't have been a better city for them to fucking put me in. Period. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, you obviously have a lot. You've been. Let me get this real quick, bro.
Yeah.
We'll edit this out, dog.
Yeah, for sure.
It's my girl. She's got to grab me my
Got
shit.
you. Got you.
Babe. All right, go into my backpack. Huh? Yeah, go into that backpack right there. Go into that back zipper where the laptop, or you see where the laptop's at? Yes. Pull that out right there that's sticking out. Yeah, you're going to bring me that. Go in there more. Yeah, there's a box in there. See that box in there? Let me see. That's what I need right there. Yeah, bring me that right there. And bring me that. Bring me those two things. And when you come, text me, and I'll have somebody go out there to grab that from you, all right?
All right.
Okay, babe.
Bye.
Bye. Sorry about that. Did you stop it? Or
No,
is it?
it's still rolling.
Oh, still rolling? All good, bro. Yeah.
No, you
Go
good.
edit that bitch out, dog.
It's fine.
Yeah, give me
So,
a timestamp on that right there, bro. When I did that,
It's at 13 minutes.
Is that 13 minutes? Okay, cool. Let me write that down real quick. 13 minutes. Just so when I get in there. Not that I won't be able to find it real quick myself.
It's all love.
Okay, so yeah.
It's all love.
This is a good thing about having a pre-recorded thing, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? We can do little things like that. But I don't ever like to interrupt a flow of energy.
Yeah.
Interrupting a flow of energy is like never good, bro. But thank you for
Oh, man, it's all
yeah,
love.
thank you
It's
for
all
bearing
love,
with
love.
me on this one, brother. You know what I mean?
Get it, familia first, right?
Yeah. Well, it's my hard drive, and I got to get these interviews on that hard drive, and
Gotcha.
my girl's doing things. So, anyways, what's that? All good, bro. All good, brother. Yeah. And so we were talking about. Okay, I know where we're at. So being raised Inglewood and all these other different cities and states, right?
Right.
Mexico, bro.
Yeah.
6 years old, Mexico, 2 years old. I mean, they've all impacted your life in certain ways, but it seems like when you call home San Antonio your home.
Yeah.
And so obviously, is it because you spent more years in San Antonio, or is it just like, what's the difference and impact that it's given you in your life? And what kind of pride does one have being from San Antonio?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I'm definitely proud to be essentially from San Antonio. I identify here because I feel like I've had most of my wildest experiences here, both
Yes.
good and bad, right? I fucked up a whole lot, got blood on my hands shit here that I'm not proud of, you know what I'm saying? But I will say I work hard to turn that shit around. I've been at the top of the top here doing like musical festivals, and I've also been to a point where, you know, I was homeless and shit. And I've done it out here, gritted that motherfucker out and did what I needed to. I've risked my freedom here more times than any other place outside of maybe Mexico. So I feel like once you do that, you're committed to the area. I mean, that's my perspective on the matter. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really grateful to be here because if I was in LA still, ain't no telling what the fuck my future could have been. If I was fucking up like that out here, I could only imagine being over there doing it on that level. It would have caught up to me quicker. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the culture out there and shit. Like, I still got familia over there, you know what I'm saying, that I'm real connected with. So they keep me up to the post on me. But being in San Antonio definitely gave me a second opportunity that I almost fucked off. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You talked about being homeless. Is that one of the darkest times in your life? Can
Yeah.
you speak on that?
Oh,
I
absolutely.
think transparency is key, brother. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Talk about your highs. You should talk about your lows. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what put you in a point of time of being homeless? I mean, were you addicted to drugs, brother? Like, what was going on in your life at the time?
Nah, it's not really drugs, man. It's essentially more like lack of resources and preparation. That's what it is. I don't have much family here neither, dog. I'm from San Antonio, but I don't have much familia here. You know what I'm saying? Most of all my family, real talk, is in L.A.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm out here really just because of my mom. I was living in Salt Lake for a little bit, doing some traveling out there, handling some shit. And I was my 25th birthday, you know what I'm saying, 10 years ago now. It was my 25th birthday, and I'll never forget, the homie called me, and he was like, hey, bro, I just seen your mom at Haven for Hope, which is the homeless shelter downtown here and shit. And on the day of my birthday, I was like, you know what? I'm finna go over there and make that shit right. Gonna make some life-changing shit decisions, right? So I fucking got in the car, got a couple of racks on me and shit. Not even that many. I had 3 racks on me. And I was like, man, I'm going to just drive over there, get her situated in an apartment. Boom, boom, right? So I ended up coming down here, drove all the way from Salt Lake to fucking San Antonio. I get here, try to get everything situated and get arrested on some bullshit. Like, I get pulled over, have a heater on me, got a couple other things on me, got arrested. And, you know what I'm saying, they confiscated my money and shit, so I couldn't even get that to her. And so whenever, I was going through that process, bro, it's going to cost me money to get out. So most of that money was used to get me the fuck out, which put us in a situation where now, you know what I'm saying, we got to look at the bond shit. We got to look at a lawyer and all this other shit. And at the same time, we're trying to get her situated. So I fucked around and ended up being homeless myself, trying to help out. And that's how it happens sometimes, dog. The road to hell is paved with good intentions, right? So on some real shit, I really put that in perspective, and it helped me grow. And I was living out of motherfucking motels where you could rent rooms weekly, and I was doing what I could to get paper, man, and stay afloat.
Those are tough. I've been in motels where there's people living in there, man,
Mm-hmm.
and they going through some real shit in life.
Absolutely.
I'm just swinging by to fuck a bitch and do some motherfucking drugs and shit.
Yeah.
Dog. Just have one good night. You know what I mean? But there's people that are right now as we speak living in a motel, man. And if there's any of you guys listening right now, man, just keep your head up, baby. Keep grinding, man. Put it in the universe of where you're going to be at in 6 months to a year from now. Everything is just fucking affirmations and just, put it in the air. You putting that smoke in the air, shit. Put some motherfucking, good thoughts of, conscious, subconscious. It all aligns with each other.
Right.
But anyways, I'm just trying to get off on all that shit. I'm not even high or drunk or anything like that. I'm only talking some weird ass shit.
Nah, you good.
And you talk very well too. What did you say? Every road to hell is filled with good intentions. Is that what you said?
The road to hell is paved with good intentions.
Yeah, that's just tight, bro.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. And then that's some real shit.
Say that one more time.
The road to hell is paved with good intentions. And your heart could be in the right place, you know what I'm saying? But something negative come from it, or it have a impact you don't see at the time. So, bro, I've experienced it. So that's just something I've learned, the gem I got.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. So, what kind of jobs have you worked? Have you been just doing hip hop the whole time?
No. Shit, sometimes you get odd jobs, you know what I'm saying?
I know you're hustling for a minute, right? You get pulled over and shit.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Did you have to do any time for that shit?
Shit, I ended up low-key beating that shit.
Dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
And low-key, bro, like, I wasn't really working for a while, man. I was on some other shit, like really on some foul type shit, low-key.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Risking it all for less than nothing, especially from others who don't got more than me. And that's something I'm not proud to say, but we all got a past, and I definitely understand accountability is one thing. You can never escape that. So these days, I just I'm a father, you know what I'm saying? I'm a father to a young daughter, and I just try to live right.
You're still with the mom?
No.
Mm-mm. It's hard being a rapper and staying with one female, huh?
Oh, absolutely.
You just want to fuck bitches, huh?
Yeah, to a certain degree.
Fucking, bro.
The temptations existing for sure.
What kind of rapper are you, bro? And you're fucking settled down, dog. Like, straight rappers ain't supposed to be settled down with one bitch, homie. Being a rap star, you got to be fucking multiple bitches, dog.
Thug shit out.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a part of the lifestyle.
To a certain degree, yeah. Yeah. It depends on the character too, though. If you're a loyal person and that's just the way you work, you got a girl, hey man, it could work too.
I mean,
work too.
growing up in the 90s and shit, dog, like Too Short, you know, and I mean, we can go on and on, but like the rap life was the rock star life. The hood, rap life was the hood, rock star life, you know? But then let's think about the rock stars back in the day, man. They fucking bitches. They were fucking more bitches than rappers were fucking bitches.
Living their best life, bro.
White girls were fucking taking off their tops in the crowd. Like, how many cholas or homegirls you see taking off their tops in the crowd to a rapper? Not one, bro. You know what I mean? So the rock stars were doing something different, bro. They were strumming them strings and shit, dog. And they had a little motherfucking tight-ass leather pants on with their bulge hanging out.
Right.
But now rappers are doing that now. I mean, check it out, bro. Man. When I listen to your music, bro, it just reminds me, it's kind of like a blast to the past, but with the new, with flavor, though. With flavor, with a new flavor. Like, your cadences are dope, bro. Right. I didn't really get deep into your catalog, but I wanted to get familiar with your music, and I respect your music once again, brother. But I mean, bro, you see some of these dudes, bro, and they really weird on some shit, bro. They dressing like broads, and they on some just like, is rap music? Like, is it dead, bro? Like, what are we doing here, dog?
You know, times have changed, and just like anything, bro, they trying to push an agenda. They're trying to demasculate people. They're trying to push a specific narrative. But if you're looking for that real rap, it's in the underground, homie. It's been there. Just like, you know, it's been there. So, you just got to know where to find it. And once you come across somebody dope, it fucking just snowball effects into the next dope MC.
And it's just speaking of finding somebody dope, how can people, like, find your music and support you, bro?
Absolutely.
You know, how can they find you if they're listening right now, bro? Like,
absolutely. So, look me up. My name is Intre, INTRE. You can find me on all platforms, pretty much everywhere. Spotify, iTunes, Pandora, doesn't matter. You'll find me.
And what have you been doing with your, what are you doing right now? You're working, obviously. But, so tell us a little bit about how it's been going for you in the underground scene.
Absolutely. It's been going great, man. I just dropped a tape called Throwaway Burners Volume 3. It's a part of my mixtape series that I have, my own mixtape series. I definitely always wanted to do that shit. Got influenced by, like, Nipsey, K-Slay, Street Sweepers, a bunch of shit like that. So I ended up fucking doing my own series called Throwaway Burners, which is applicable to me, right? And on that tape, I got a feature from Big Heem from BSF. I got a feature from Southside Hoodlum on there. And it's really that underground shit with a twist of some modern day flavor, right? As far as what I'm doing right now, I'm working on 4, and I'm also working on a tape with homie Trox from Portland. He produces for people like 50 Cent and other people like that. So I got connected with him, and we're making some dope shit. I actually got a show in October in Ontario for the Happiness of Pursuit Fest. It's called Thop Fest.
Is Ontario,
California.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? Gonna do a show out there in October.
And what is it called?
The music festival. Yeah, Thop Fest. So not Thought, right? The Happiness of Pursuit Festival.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it sounds...
Absolutely, dog. I know how it can sound crazy, right?
Sounds a little more my style of an event that I go to.
Absolutely, man. None but MCs.
Not that I don't mind some motherfucking thoughts. So, you know what I mean? Booty shaking and all that good shit.
Right.
You know, when it comes to, like, would you say you have a Texas sound?
No.
You're like No.
I have a universal sound. I have an element of LA, right? I have mainly influenced by New York type shit, like Nas, shit like that, Cool G rap.
Okay, those are your influences?
Those are some,
for sure.
Shit, yeah. And I definitely have a twist of the South too. Like I have that Southern bounce to my shit, which is probably what you were talking about. It got like a updated type of the
cadences and shit does have that little motherfucking that flavor, that swang type of shit.
Yeah.
You know, bro, I ain't know if I'm tripping, bro, but I thought when I come to Texas, everybody be talking about y'all this and that, like have that, but. Man, maybe the people I'm running to what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, bro, blame Ford commercials, dog. Ford commercials be making it seem like we riding horses to fucking a wooden McDonald's and shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like that out here. It's a city.
You guys have Targets and everything out here, bro. That's crazy, bro.
In San Antonio, if you're looking for something, if you look in the right place, you'll find it, dog.
I'm just fucking around, bro. like we go to Texas. Some of us are stupid. They'll be like, fool, they had a Target out there, Walmart and everything.
They doing it big and shit.
I was like, bitch, what'd you expect? Some motherfucking horse stables and motherfucking carriages and shit?
Real shit.
You know, motherfuckers, some fools just don't get out the city. I'm one of them dudes, bro. Like this little journey over here, we did a road trip was really fucking cool, dog. I've never done something like this. The only long trips I have ever done was been on like the Grey Goose, and that's been shackled in a prison bus going to a prison all the way up north or something like that. Would take fucking 1,000,000 hours.
Right.
So this is a different type of road trip. This is a good road trip. This is a great experience, brother, and I hope to continue building relationships with individuals like yourself.
Right.
Big dog right here behind the scenes. What's your name again, dog?
Bert.
Bert, the homie Bert.
Yeah.
Killing it right here on these switches. Engineer here for today, right here at La Conecta. This has been a great. What is this right here, bro? I was looking at this little guy. What is that guy?
Possum.
Oh, it's a possum? Man, possums are so scary. They're almost one of the scariest motherfucking little rodents. It's a rodent, right?
Yeah.
You know how to, huh?
That's La Conecta's mascot.
That's whose?
La Conecta.
Oh, La Conecta, yeah, because they got it on the
Conecta's
logo. Yeah, they got a logo, yeah. Why did he pick a possum? Because it is a Texas thing?
No, he says because they're what did he say?
He's got something behind it.
Yeah, he has a story behind it.
Okay.
Sure he does.
And then the army men.
That's just stuff that he put on there.
It's cool, too. I like it, bro. I like it. Then we got the horns, you know, because the horns are important out here because it represents, it's like the fucking...
The longhorn and shit.
The longhorn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going back to what you were saying though, that trip, right? This is
Yeah.
a voluntary trip. Fuck, man. I seen you stopped in Tucson and shit, and in between Tucson and San Antonio, there really ain't much, right? It's been like a spiritual trip or what? Like, how did you?
Well, you know,
treat
this is me on my trip, bro. I'm playing audiobooks.
Right.
You know, my kids are cool because they got that. I brought my kids out. You know, if you don't know it, I brought my kids, my two girls,
Absolutely.
7 and 8 years old. So they got their headphones on and they got their iPads. So they doing what they doing at home sometimes on the weekends. So
Right.
they're just like they locked in and they're all set up with all their little treats and their goodies and shit.
Yeah.
And so I would say it was a spiritual trip, bro, because I listened to a lot of audiobooks coming up here. I listened to some sermons up here, inspirational, like a lot of just self-help stuff, bro, because by the end of this year, Hoodstocks is going to be $1 million company, brother.
Hey,
you know what I mean? And
cheers to that, man. Salute to that shit.
We ain't fucking around. I've been slacking on my pimping for a cool minute and just playing with this shit, dog.
Absolutely.
And just playing with this shit, I got to... You know, just fucking around, bro. I got to X amount of subscribers. You know, I got to this, that. You know what I mean? I did pretty good for just playing with it. You
Right.
feel me? But, you know, but now I ain't playing with it, dog. And there's got to be a point in time where you got to be just pick one way or the other, you know, because here I am working a day job, you know, just half-assing my day job. And then here I am over here doing the podcast,
Right.
half-assing my podcast, half-assing the dad. I mean, half-assing shit. So I eliminated the bread and the butter, which has been the day job, which
Right.
is a 6-figure job. You know,
Absolutely.
And I'm going all out on the podcast, concentrating on being a better father, a better husband, and you know, not trying to just be good, but being great, bro.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
And it's up to us.
It is.
It's up to us. Some people half-ass. I've been half-assing the podcast and everything else, and that's not no more, brother. That's not no more. I'm out here, you know, being able to sit with you, brother.
Absolutely.
Sitting with, you know, the homie Bert right here, you know, and this is a great experience for me to come out here and out of my comfort zone big time, dog.
Right. Yeah.
Big time. I got a little anxiety when I hit a certain point. I'm just like, oh, shit, what
Yeah.
the fuck? I'm too far away from home, you know what I
Right.
mean? And then I
Yeah.
told myself, Lucky, stop acting like a little bitch, homie. You know what I mean? Because I got to talk to myself sometimes.
Absolutely.
You know, and, you know, so I've dealt with anxiety in the past, you know, and, you know, I had to check myself. I said, fool, yeah, little bitch, homie, only a couple states away. You
Right.
know? But anyways, this has been a great experience, brother, and it's been a great experience sitting here with you today, dog. You I mean, damn, bro, where you gonna go with it? You don't know where you're gonna go with it.
No, absolutely.
It's all on the all in the universe, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, you want to get to the top.
Right.
You want to get to the top, but the game is weird though, right?
Yeah.
It's a funky game. Like you got to have an outlandish personality on social media. You know, like we'll use the Lefty Gunplay for example. You know what I mean? I don't think he's the greatest rapper in the world, not by at all. You know what I
Right.
mean? But he's got a fucking magnetic personality.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
that has put him to this fucking upper echelon, this level of you know what I mean? Like the boy's got fucking 500K around his neck type of shit, you know?
You know,
But then you as a rapper, you know what I mean? You look at it and you're like, well, his skill set ain't very good, you know?
It's
And
not
I'm not
even
shit on the homie, but I'm just like saying, you know, how do you feel about stuff like that?
man, you know what? I low key To a certain degree, bro, I fuck with Lefty's energy.
Yeah.
I feel like it's good that you got a bashful, like, Mexican rapper that has no filter, doesn't give a fuck. Usually everyone tries to be like really politically correct, or they got to watch out for certain things. They got to check on they got to watch what you say.
That's what's blowing them up, bro.
Yeah,
that's what's blowing them up.
So I feel like that is probably a differentiating factor with him, you know what I'm saying? Which is dope, dog. Like, it's good show off.
But is that what you need to have nowadays to be a successful fucking rapper, bro?
I mean, I would say yes to a certain degree. Me, I don't choose to go that route. I could, but I choose not to, dog.
Because it's not who you are. It's not your DNA.
I mean, bro, I have moments where I could get like that, right? But
I get lit real quick. And,
yeah. I mean, shit happens to the best of us, right? But in all reality, man, I just try to conduct myself in a certain way.
Well, you said it like a bad way. You said it happens to the best of us, right?
it does happen to the best of us, homie.
You're outspoken.
We have our moments where we're getting brash, we're getting
but the dude
talking with our chest.
Is like that
24/7,
though.
Yeah.
I mean, from what I hear, you know, the homie Soulless, his manager and label, you know,
right.
He's like, this fool always like this, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but honestly, you could probably speak to that better because you've had so many different personalities. Like, bro, I've been watching Hood Stocks for a hot minute. I've been a long-time supporter, dog. So to have this opportunity is surreal to me to fucking meet you and all that, bro, because I done heard of a couple of dope rappers from your section because of you, because of Hood Stocks, right? Yeah. Like, for example, Bozo.
Yeah.
Heard of Bozo because of your show, your platform. I've heard of Bishop Snow because of your fucking platform. Yeah. V Loco, you know, and these are all people that have different personalities, but you find a balance in between all. And how's that for you, man, to see so many different motherfuckers and to be able to have an understanding in some degree with all of them?
It's cool, bro. It's a blessing. It's one of the best journeys I've ever had in my life, besides being a father of my two girls, you know. Journeys, experience, you know what I mean? The Hood Stocks is therapy, bro. You know what I mean? I ain't got the best, I ain't the smartest, sharpest dude. I ain't got the greatest gift of the gab. I just really like to have fun and talk shit and hear people's stories.
Right.
You know, and you know, it's been a real blessing and it's a trip. Yeah, having different personalities, and you got to adjust sometimes on the fly. Sometimes you just got to let them go.
Right.
Sometimes, I mean, you got to give them a little motherfucking pushback, you know what I mean? Because then Lucky's being a little bitch about shit and let everything go. You know what I mean? You can't do that. You know, especially if you dealing with these type of dudes and you got this type of audience, bro. You know, you gotta, you still gotta hold your
be
ground
a little bit.
Dog. Yeah. You know, we stand on business around here, but at the same time, you know, you gotta be compassionate, and understanding to the fellas. You know what I mean? And some of them may not. You know, guys go through rough things in their life, bro.
They do.
You know, they go through things in their life, bro. And I'm not here to make you have a bad day. I'm here to fucking uplift you and make you have a great day and give you the best shine of light, you know, in this podcast community, brother. You know what I mean? And I hope that we did you a little bit of justice right here, bro.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's going up on YouTube. I know this is pre-recorded.
Yeah.
It's going to be on all the digital platforms, brother. And I just want to just thank you so much, bro, for just pulling up today and sitting with me. And I will be supporting in any way, anyhow, bro, that I can ever, you know, help you out or throw you an alley-oop, bro, or plug you in with some of the people that I know, bro.
Yeah.
From here on out, we have built a bridge, brother, and I got you, dog.
Absolutely, my brother. That means the motherfucking world, homie.
I want to thank you so much, dog.
I appreciate you, homie.
For you today. And once again, how can people support Entry?
Absolutely. Shit. Before I go, I guess I'll just lay my story down with the value. So when it comes to me, my name is Entry. I got a unique experience. I've lived in LA, Mexico, San Antonio. I embody all three places. I'm Mexican, Jamaican, and Italian. MC. You can find me on all platforms under the name Entry. Instagram handle is INTREAGO, INTREAGO. And fuck with me, man. I definitely come through with that real fucking hip hop shit, that underground vibes, and I just honor it and carry tradition. So if you're into that, fuck with my shit.
Absolutely. And then, you know, what a crazy fucking mix, bro. What's your pops again? Italian and Jamaican?
My dad's Italian and Jamaican, and my mom's straight Mexican. So,
And you grew up speaking Spanish till you, what, 8 years old?
I was 8, yeah.
Till you're 8 years old, and pops being Italian and Jamaican. I mean, maybe one day we'll get a little deeper into the roots of it. You know, because that's pretty interesting of where that man came from, and he's got a crazy backstory. But you did say that you had a little bit of a rocky relationship with him, huh?
Yeah, growing up, right.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But we'll save that for part 2. How about that, dog?
I think that sounds good, homie.
Yeah. Hey, everybody give a friendship. We are out of here. Love you guys, man.